Hey everyone, we're back. Another one of our daily drafts, doing one of these every single day until the season starts. Just want to say, yesterday I was hyping up that there would be a game recap that night, but the games are actually tonight. I thought yesterday was Thursday, today is Thursday. So look out tonight for a game recap, not yesterday night. I put it in a comment, but I just wanted to make sure I got that out of the way. We're gonna do a ESPN draft today. We haven't really. I think we've only done two of these. Besides this one, we haven't done a 12-team one yet. Um, so we're gonna do a mock draft here. The join league stuff seems to only be limited to 10 teams, but we'll do one of these mock drafts here. Uh, these ESPN drafts can be real hit or miss. We might get some people picking Tim Tebow here, but we'll see. I mean, in the sleeper drafts, we were having like Jay Ajayi get picked and backup kickers and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, it might be. We might get some weirdness here, but we'll see. And these actually do go by a lot quicker than the Yahoo one. I saw like just comparing them yesterday. Our Yahoo video yesterday, which was the same size league, was I think 20 minutes longer than the ESPN one we did. So obviously Sleeper's going to be the quickest because they're all just auto picks besides yours. But um, yeah, so I just thought that was really interesting that the Yahoo one took forever. And again, I was saying it yesterday. Like the thing I do Yahoo for the most is fantasy basketball. I don't really use it for fantasy football. I don't think I ever have. Yeah, I don't think I ever have. Um, but yeah, I've heard of lots of people saying, going off of Yahoo rankings and asking about, what do I do in my Yahoo league? So figured we'd throw a Yahoo one in there, but I don't know how many of those we'll do. Thinking about doing a DraftKings best ball one also. That'll kind of shake things up a little bit. Maybe an auction draft. I mean, that'll take forever, but that's why these pick times are only 30 seconds. That's why it was so much quicker. And these auto picks, they just happen. They don't like in the Yahoo one they would wait for it to run out the clock first. Okay, Travis Kelce got picked. I'm probably gonna have to take Tyreek Hill. Yeah, let's take Tyreek Hill. I say it every stream. Tyreek Hill, horrible person, but in fantasy football, he's outstanding. So, um, flushing our morals down the drain just a little bit to get Tyreek Hill there. I don't know if he'll be on any of my big time teams, but yeah, right here, that's the right pick. I saw there were some reports that Tyreek Hill was looking lost at camp, but that's just crazy. Maybe if it was his first year there, but I mean, last year he was so amazing. I don't see how we can, all of a sudden he's going to be lost. That doesn't make any sense to me. Stephon Diggs going as late as he does every draft is odd. I'm looking at AJ Brown. Because I doubt Garrett Wilson's going to fall to us. I doubt St. Brown's going to fall to us. No shenanigans yet either. Like, very normal picks up to this point. And that Jonathan Taylor situation is weird. But if that gets resolved within the next month, then You got a proven workhorse. Let's see if there's any new news. I don't think there's any. Playing the hurt ankle card to get out of there is what it sounds like. Wow, Garrett Wilson fell to us. Yeah, let's take Garrett Wilson. Surprised. Very green teams. Dolphins, Hill, Jets, Garrett Wilson. Doesn't look like we're going to get any of those quarterbacks, or the top two, anyway. Rashad White is awfully high. I'm going to take Dameon Pierce or Travis Etienne. I don't think there's any way we're getting one of these quarterbacks. Yeah. I think I'm going to take Travis Etienne. Yeah, let's do it. Who would you take at the 108 PPR 12 team? Diggs, Bijan, Kelsey, Barkley, Amon-Ra. I would take Kelsey. I think he's the best value in fantasy. He would have been a top 5 receiver just based off points last year. And if you could put him at tight end when pretty much any other tight end is going to weigh down the rest of your team, like that, it's pretty much instant playoffs if you're paying attention the whole year. So I would take Kelsey. Second would be Diggs. Because you can get good values at running back this year later on. You don't have to take one early. As more teams are kind of doing that running back by committee, the running back values are, or at least the wealth is being spread. So I've been just waiting. Like, I'm getting Travis Etienne pretty consistently in the 3rd round this year. And Dameon Pierce has been falling to me a lot, too. He's not here, but let's look at these guys. Like, James Conner. Really, like, he's not going to be RB1, but that's just a really consistent, he's going to get a workload. Madison is good. Ken Walker is good. James Cook is good. Miles Sanders is good. Dalvin Cook's a good player, but I don't know about taking a guy who isn't on a team yet. Because you never know what situation he could find himself in. Sounds like Javonte Williams' progress is way ahead of schedule, too. Like, Sean Payton was saying he's going to play preseason games, which is wild. Because, a few months ago, a lot of people were saying that he's going to miss a few games to start the year, at least. Etienne over Gibbs? Yeah, for sure. Gibbs, David Montgomery is better than Jamal Williams, I think, as a runner. So there's always that, Jahmyr Gibbs is going to get some work out of the backfield, but he's going to be splitting a good amount of that rushing load with David Montgomery. So Montgomery could be getting all those rushing touchdowns. People like Tank Bigsby a lot, but I'm not as high on the talent. I think he's like TJ Yeldon, sort of. That's who he reminded me of coming out of the draft. like a really good compliment to ETN, but I think like clearly, like very clearly, ETN is the better running back. Like ETN is one of the best college running backs I've ever seen. His speed and his flexibility and his quickness, his balance, like he's exceptional as a talent. James Conner. I kind of want Ken Walker. Oh shit. Yeah, let's take Walker. It's a tough one. He's got the injury, but let's see what they're saying. Pete Carroll said Wednesday that Walker has progressed to running at full speed in a straight line. Walker is considered week to week while he's been sidelined since the first day of training camp due to a minor groin strain. Yeah, and Pete Carroll doesn't really play rookie running backs like that. Like last year, he like really only started to unleash Ken Walker after Rashad Penny got hurt. So, and like I've had people tell me like, oh, he played rookie Chris Carson, but he didn't do that until Eddie Lacy got hurt. I made a whole like video about this I put on Instagram. So I'm not worried about Ken Walker. He's such a beast with the ball. Like he doesn't get a ton of receiving work, but like as a runner, he is a beast. Feel like both backfields to be 60-40. Maybe. I don't know. That split seems pretty high to me for Tank Bigsby. I don't know if he'll get 40%. Go back to lacrosse. Never. Swap that out quick. For those who don't know, I played 1 year of high school lacrosse. It was the only sport I lettered in, actually. I played football, but I didn't letter. Come on, James Cook. Oh, Miles Sanders. Is he hurt? Okay, I don't have time to read this. Miles Sanders. He's another guy I think he's a lot better than Chuba Hubbard and Blackshear. Suffered a little bit of a tweak in his groin. Gross. He was unlikely to suit up for Saturday's preseason game against the Jets. Yeah, that's no big deal. Darren Waller. Dang, I should have taken Darren Waller instead of Miles Sanders. Yeah, that was my bad. I was honed in on running backs there. But if they're just going to give me Darren Waller, then I'll take some Darren Waller. George Kittle is at 80? That's surprising. There was I heard something that he got hurt today, but it didn't sound like it was anything bad. Dr. Strain didn't practice Thursday. Expected to be out for about a week. Okay, yeah, that's no big deal. But he does, like, he's always got some sort of injury issue. Yeah, Darren Waller got picked. I feel like I should have taken Darren Waller instead of Miles Sanders there. But that's okay. We'll take Kittle or Goddard next. Oh, I know. Don't say groin. I tried not to. Sanders hurt his groin, same as Kittle. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't sound like either of them are going to be a big deal. Lions are leaving 17 rushing TDs behind, plus like 220 targets. Yeah, I think those TDs are all going to be Montgomery's. I think Montgomery's a little more versatile than Jamal Williams as far as receiving. He's not like a great receiving back by any means, but I think he at least offers a little more versatility than Williams does. Oh, I'm on auto pick? Oh, crap. I was reading the comments. Damn it. My bad. All right, so we're going to kind of be screwed at tight end. Damn it, that sucks. Good thing this is a mock draft. Yeah, we need a quarterback or a tight end next. All right, I got to focus. Telling you, these pick times. Used to doing that Yahoo one yesterday where we had a whole minute to ruminate. I think Higbee's a really good option. He's going to get a lot of targets this year. Give me your do not draft list. Where's my phone? Here, let's pull it up. Oh crap! I'm about to pick. Yeah, well, let's take Tua. If he stays healthy, he's gonna be really good. Okay, let me pull it up. Instagram. There it is. Where are we at? I want to get put on auto again. Evan Ingram. Yeah, let's queue up Evan Ingram just in case. Yeah, I'm paranoid. I'll start going down the do not draft list after I take Ingram. I'm going to try to get Ingram and Higbee. That's going to be the plan. I would never take Mike Evans, by the way. He should be on the do not draft list if he's not. Yeah, Stafford, Jared Goff, Mike Williams, Brandon Ayuk, Tyler Lockett, Bijan Robinson, Najee Harris, Breece Hall, Mark Andrews, Pat Freiermuth. I'll kind of explain those. So Matthew Stafford, I don't know if he's going to play the whole year. He's a big shutdown risk to me. Like, he's got no supporting cast. Arguably the worst offensive line in football. The team's going to suck. So I see him like around QB 20, and that's too high. I think I am at like QB 32. Jared Goff, I just think they're going to run the ball a bunch. Like, they're going to be a good team. So they're going to be in position to run the ball. I'm going to take Higbee. Just because he's on top. Yeah, I don't want to risk that. It's a huge reach, but whatever. Yeah, so I just don't know how much they're going to throw to where Jared Goff's going to really rack up points in fantasy. Mike Williams, they got like Quentin Johnston. He's an outside receiver like Mike Williams, and they just took him. So I don't think Keenan Allen's really affected because he's still going to get what he does in the slot. But I think Quentin Johnston, like Mike Williams is already up and down. So you add somebody who plays his position there, like, I don't think he's, we're already starting at a bad place with him. Brandon Ayuk's just going too high to me. Like, super inconsistent. Another guy's like really inconsistent, but people are hyping him up. Like seeing him as a top 25 receiver a lot. That's way too high to me. Like you can get more consistent guys. Tyler Lockett, like kind of similar thing. Like JSN is really good. Like, you know, I kind of talked about Quentin Johnston taking, but he's not as good as JSN. JSN is really good, so I think he's gonna kind of take away. Like Tyler Lockett before last year was super inconsistent. So I think with JSN there getting a bunch of targets, he's gonna go back to that. And like I saw Tyler Lockett like going way over the top to defend himself, like to protect himself. Oh yeah, Khalil Herbert for sure. What do we have? Week 2 is stack. Yep. QB 13. Yeah, I don't trust him, man. I don't trust him at all. JT and Jacobs are faded. Yeah, that's one of those things. Like, you don't want to get too bogged down on that, on the contract stuff, because, you know, in 5 minutes we could get news that that's solved, you know, and then all of a sudden you get like a legit workhorse running back. And if that's available to you in the second round, like, you know, I'm still tempted to take Jonathan Taylor, but I don't know. The vibes are not good, admittedly. I'd say the vibes are worse with Taylor right now than they are with Josh Jacobs. Yeah, there's a bunch of trash left, huh? Oh yeah, let's take Tony. Kadarius Toney's getting pushed way down. It sounds like he's going to be ready for week 1. And all the news coming out of that camp was that he's like for sure the guy. Because when he got hurt, it was like, oh yeah, you know, this is a great opportunity for the rest of that room to really step up and for someone to prove themselves. So that kind of phrasing tells me. And he's like crazy talented on top of that. They said Mike Williams playing out. Really? I just don't see that. Like, you got Keenan Allen. Maybe if Keenan Allen gets hurt, they'll try that. But that's just not his. That's not really a skill set to me. But I could be wrong. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. I've been getting a lot of Diggs and Allen. A lot of A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. Like, the move is usually, like, at least, you know, end of first round when you can't get Kelsey. Like, Diggs, A.J. Brown, and then Jalen Hurts. And if Jalen Hurts isn't there, Josh Allen. Okay, what? We got to take the Commanders' defense. Not yet. Kicker's going off yet? No. All right, 20 seconds. Jalen Warren. Let's take Romeo. I love Romeo. I say this every stream. Like, the separation between Christian Watson and Romeo is not that far. Or at least it's not as far as people think. Like, I'm biased, admittedly, because I know Romeo, but he's really good. And, like, all sorts of highlights are coming out of that camp. And they seem to all be Romeo. Mossing this guy or mossing that guy. Who did he get? He beat DJ Turner, I think. Was it yesterday or the day before? Then there's that one play of him just mossing Jair Alexander. He's a stud. I'm telling y'all. Let's see. I need to. The Commanders are the defense to take. They got they got the Cardinals week 1 and then the Broncos week 2. What players going high in drafts do you think actually sucks at football? Sucks at football? Let me see. Let me me take. Okay, kicker's just gonna give me Butker. Taking kickers is controversial, but I mean you're playing them every week. Jefferson, no, he's good. He's good. I mean all these guys are good at football. Bijan's a rookie, but he's not bad at football. I don't think he's gonna be used like that. Kind of going down. Wait until I see a guy who's bad at football. I think Jalen Waddle's slightly overrated. But he's not bad. Maybe Najee Harris. Yeah, I don't think Najee Harris is very good. I think he's like plotting. He hasn't averaged 4 yards a carry in a season yet. But I mean, he's been getting so much volume that people want to push that. But I mean, Jalen Warren averaged a whole yard per carry better than him last year. So I don't think you could totally ignore that. And I've seen him on a whole bunch of like sleeper articles, and I saw one on ESPN today when I was opening this up. Like they had him on this like, all he needs is an opportunity type team. Oh no, that'd be dumb. Kyler, Kenny Pickett. Do that. Let's just take our defense. Because we can dig a little bit. Find a guy. Oh, Mingo would have been a good pick. That's what I like. I wasn't ready for this 30-second pick time. Clearly. Oh, A-Chain. What the hell is he doing that far down? I like Kyron Williams, too. Yeah, like that's a guy I don't hear get brought up as a sleeper very often, but I think he's a good player. Or at least, like, he's in a position right now where he can get a bunch of playing time. Because Cam Akers is super inconsistent. He was like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, man. Romeo's a beast. Like, I know Watson got picked 2 rounds ahead of him, but Romeo's a stud. We recruited him out of, he went to this really small high school in L.A. called Jefferson High, and I had never heard of it before until we started recruiting Romeo. And he was a quarterback. He didn't even play receiver. He didn't know how to play the receiver. He didn't start playing receiver until he got to Nevada. And he's such a good athlete. Like that's kind of how it was, because he went to such a small school. They're going to put a guy that crazy athletic at quarterback because he touches the ball every play. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take Kyron Williams. So he's like, in my mind, I know it's been like years since he's been at Nevada, but like he's still becoming a receiver, really. This is his second year in the NFL. Like, he's a stud. Such a stud. All right, let's look over our team. It was kind of shaky draft, but Tua, Travis Etienne, Ken Walker, Tyreek Hill, Garrett Wilson, Evan Ingram, Miles Sanders, the Commanders' defense, Harrison Butker, Mike Evans. Don't take Mike Evans for the love of God. Baker Mayfield is the wide receiver 1 killer. Oh, this is cool. Forgot about this. This little deal here. Distracted me. All right, Tyreek Hill, Garrett Wilson, Travis Etienne, Ken Walker, Miles Sanders, Mike Evans, Tua, Evan Ingram, Tyler Higbee, Khalil Herbert, Kadarius Toney, Romeo Doubs, Harrison Butker, Commanders defense, Devon A-Chain, Kyron Williams. What pick was that? That's a good question. I think that was 8. Let's see. Oh, pick 6. Yeah, in the very middle. That's not bad. Hate the Mike Evans pick. Wish I had picked a tight end there, but could be worse. He is, man. He is the wide receiver 1 killer. Stay the hell away from Mike Evans. If you're going to take a guy, I'd take Chris Godwin. Do you think it's okay to have Amari Cooper and Chubb on the same team? Yeah, oh yeah, totally. That's gonna be a good offense this year. I know Deshaun Watson sucked last year, but it seems like he's getting his confidence back. Is he actually starting? That's the thing. People are saying it might be Kyle Trask. But, like, I don't know. Kyle Trask kind of stinks, but Baker kind of stinks too. So it's like, who knows what's going on there. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Look out for the game recap